I don't know if you've seen the video of Alexandria Cortez, who just found out what a garbage disposal is. I mean, think about it. She's a congresswoman. I mean, she's an adult. She's almost 30 years old, but she's never seen a garbage disposal. I mean, seriously, are people supposed to believe that this woman was actually elected? This is why people like myself and others, millions of others, don't believe in elections. Not congressional elections anyway. Because there's no way this woman would actually be elected, not even by a kindergarten class. So I hear all these people on YouTube talking about that people are jealous. I'm not jealous. I'm upset that this idiot is being paid with taxpayer money and I'm supposed to be in that job. I'm supposed to be a congressman. I'll debate anybody. That's why I go after people like Ben Shapiro. You know, I respect Mark Levin. And I hear his show all the time. I really like the guy, you know? But yesterday I heard him say, yesterday was the 8th, the 7th of May. And yesterday he said, you know, he was talking about corruption and how many Democrats were corrupt. And that's not a lie. I mean, there were a lot of corrupt Democrats and a lot of corrupt Republicans, even in the past. But yesterday he said that Nixon was corrupt because he was just following what Democrats were doing. Now listen. Richard Nixon was a Republican, but he wasn't following what Democrats were doing. He was following what his master was doing. His master, he is the known protege, and this is well known. You can look this up. There's hundreds of pictures of them together, and he's an underling of this individual I'm about to mention. He was the protege of one Prescott Bush, the Nazi sympathizer. And remember, with all due respect to Mark Levin, I like Mark Levin, really smart guy, but he can't just keep on blaming stuff on Democrats because there's a lot of Jewish Democrats who are really corrupt. Jared Nadler. A lot of people are corrupt. You know, I'm not saying he is. I'm just saying that there's a lot of Democrats and who happen to be Jews who are really corrupt. Now, unless they're playing it off that they're not, that they are and they're really not. I don't know. It's not my contention. I really don't care. You just can't blame everything on Democrats. Remember, Democrats started the UN. Democrats gave legitimacy to the NATO operation. You know, started in San Francisco. So all of these inventions that we have problems with today were started by Democrats. But that doesn't mean that they infected some people. There's corrupt Republicans and Democrats. But there were a lot of honorable Democrats too in the past. A lot of honorable Republicans too. The church committee was started by a Democrat and Republican. You know what they found out. I don't have to tell you guys. They found out not only, I mean, you have now where people are trying to literally set up the president of the United States. Think about it. Thank God the president had legal, excuse me, the president has legal protection, not only because he's the president, but he has a very, very high-priced legal team. Imagine the church committee uncovered that the CIA and other agencies were literally spying on American citizens, even in the post office. There were people. The CIA had people in the post office reading people's letters, targeted people, of course. So those people don't have protections like the president. Thank God the president had protection. But people like me, when the government spied on people like me, I couldn't even. Matter of fact, I used to call up years ago. I was looking for a lawyer to sue the state of New Jersey for particular things that happened to me. And every lawyer I called would immediately call me back and say, look, we were told not to take your case. We were told not to take your case. Told by whom? So every administration, the last 3 administrations at least, had problems with me. I'm not a criminal. I'm not a terrorist. I don't know how to build a bomb. I don't even own a weapon. Maybe the weapon of the mind. Maybe that weapon, but not an actual weapon that can physically hurt people. Maybe people can physically hurt themselves after they hear me talk. Kind of like I wanted to physically hurt myself when I heard Alexandria Ocasio-Cortez say she's never seen a garbage disposal and it makes her filled with fear. A garbage disposal, mind you. That's a problem. Hey, guys, click the like button, guys. There's a lot of videos to come. Mr. President, these people should hope never to debate me. Never. You know, matter of fact, if anybody you know can beat me in a debate, I'll leave the country in their wife's dress with great fanfare, guys. So anybody who wants to debate me, I have surprises in store for all. But although, like I was commenting on Mark Levin, I really do like Mark Levin. I like the guy, but we can't just go and attack all Democrats and No, Republicans are dirty and corrupt because the Republicans are dirty and corrupt. I'm a conservative. I've been a conservative since I was 9. Since my father voted for Ronald Reagan, I wrote a letter to Ronald Reagan when I was 9 years old. Kind of like when I started talking to the president, only 2 individuals I admired. And one day I seen a picture of one of my mentors, Donald Trump, shaking hands with Ronald Reagan. That completed my puzzle. So that's what I have to say for now. But like the garbage disposal, that's scary. That's insane. You guys don't even realize how insane that is. And people all over the world are laughing at the American public because they think that people actually elected this buffoon. Okay, so guys, press that like button. Mr. President, there's more to come. Believe me, no one you know, Democrats or Republicans, want to debate me. Remember, some of these Republicans were all for destroying your life, destroying the lives of your family, even threatening your children. That's insane. I've never heard that happen. And I've been involved, literally listening to politics ever since I was a teenager. I've never heard where other congressmen would almost threaten the president of the United States family. That's insane. I'll be back later, guys. I've been banned from Twitter. I should be back in about 15 hours. My punishment ends then. Thanks, guys.